Hey guys, my name is Kelly, and some of you may know that I do various forms of energy healing and wrote a couple books. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about our self concept, perception, and beliefs. And this is something I talk about in chapter 7 of my book, Synergy, A Modern Healer's Guide to Complete Bioenergy Wellness, which you can get on Amazon or linked from my website, wuwwoman.com. And, you know, I heard someone recently say negative things about themselves, and it broke my heart. And that's why I wanted to make this video today and talk to you guys a little bit about how our perception of ourselves and our perception of the world around us helps to shape our reality, and that the things that happen to us in the so called physical world are really just a reflection of what is going on inside of us. So, if you're having negative feelings about yourself or negative beliefs about yourself and the world around you, that's going to reflect poorly in what shows up in your environment. And it took me a good long time to learn about that, and it's not easy to change your self concept overnight. But there's definitely some tools in my book that can help you. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a few tips today of things that have helped me. Um, if you're having, negative thoughts about yourself or, what's going on in your world, I suggest you sit with it and look at where is this coming from? How did this form for me? Perhaps, it's something in your childhood. Were you bullied at school? Did your friends and family instill a poverty consciousness in you that, like, you're not worthy of this or that? You can't have this or that. Only certain people have this or that. We have a lot of conditioning in our society. Um, Definitely, we, in our religious structures, like the controllers have come in and instilled like guilt and fear based religions that separate us from the God source instead of putting us in a position of power where we're directly connected to the God source, which is what is the truth. And then we have a media that, you know, puts us in a caste system and makes us feel like we're not good enough, we're less than. They, put certain people like celebrities and politicians up on a pedestal for us to worship and feel like we're beneath them. And then they, of course, control all these people and make them feed out the agendas to the people that they want us to follow. And so we have to be smarter than that. They sell us products like, oh, you're not pretty enough, you're not thin enough, you're not rich enough, whatever it may be, to sell us things and keep us under control and feeling like we're not worthy and we're not good enough. So, of course, it's our job to recognize all of this and see through it and work on improving our own beliefs and self concept. And then once you do that, you'll notice, better things coming into your reality because you're feeling better on the inside. And so, yeah, if you're having, negative thoughts about yourself or, what's going on in your environment, just look at where is this coming from? What is the root cause of these feelings or beliefs? And you have to work on changing them, and it might not happen overnight. If you're having negative voices in your head, it could be a spiritual problem. And so you can definitely talk to me about some Reiki or shamanic healing if you need help with that. Because, yeah, there's spirits all around us. And if you, particularly have been depressed for long periods of time or have abused drugs and alcohol, that can leave you open to be influenced by entities, and they can give you negative thoughts and slow you down. So if you need help with that, I would recommend contacting me on my website, wuwwoman.com, about setting up a healing session, and we can talk more about that. And other things you can do is, if you catch yourself saying negative things about yourself, stop. Just stop yourself and say, why am I saying this about myself? And try to flip the script and say, replace it with something positive that you can think about yourself. Because, we all make mistakes. We're all here to learn. Some of the most terrible things that have happened to me have made me stronger and more discerning. So we have to take an approach. It's like you're never gonna get rid of obstacles or hardships in your life, but you can improve the way you feel about how you're gonna deal with them and work through them, and know that it's showing you something or teaching you something that you need to learn, that your soul came here to learn. And other tools, I talk about a lot of things in my book. You can do things like EFT tapping to try to reach your subconscious mind and kind of change your thought patterns. And one thing that has really helped me when I used to have negative thought patterns is that I do Buddhist chanting every day. I chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I'll do another video on that later because that's a whole other topic. But I do Buddhist chanting every day in the practice of Nichiren Buddhism, and that is something that raises my frequency and gets me into a more positive state of mind. Definitely meditation, shut your brain down, work on clearing out all those cobwebs and all that stuff that's clogging up your thought patterns. But yeah, there's many tools you can use to help yourself to change your self-concept and just, look at yourself as, you're here in your unique form for a reason, because the way that you are is needed. And I don't know, I hope this helps today. I definitely recommend my book. And if you want to learn more about a healing session, it's all at wuwuwomen.com, wuwuwomen.com. But yeah, you should definitely, if you're having negative perceptions, look at them and, work on changing them. And that's going to benefit you and benefit your overall healing and what you're trying to accomplish in your life. So I hope that helps, and I hope you have a good day.